Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's edition of the Maconi Setup Shop A-Fix Tutorials. This week we're looking at the Watkins Glen International Speedway, so strap in and let's get to it. A lot to go over in this video because of how technical it is and a lot of ways that you can make speed here and lose speed. Um, the next lap I'm really going to try to go through everything what I'm trying to do line-wise. This first lap for me is tough because after getting heat in the tires and running 5 or 6 laps, the difference in grip is just so much different compared to the first lap here. Don't have the same amount of grip in the tires as you would be used to a couple laps into a run. So this first lap is really just trying to hit the line. We came way off the line here in the carousel, and you're going to see a big difference on lap 2 when I talk about how you want to get through the carousel. That lap 1 entry, good. Center and off, terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we'll get into that. Best part about this place is you gotta back your corners up. Okay, it's hard to be aggressive here. Um, really easy to overdrive, and if you find that you're getting loose on entry, put more front brake into it. Okay, that's a big thing. So starting off in turn 1, lifting at the light pole or the traffic lights there. Overcooked it a little bit, but still had a pretty good 1 and 2. Um, Real quick, want to point out here this gray strip. Okay, if you get your right sides on it, that's as far as you want to go. Okay, if your right sides get onto this gray strip, you're going to get an off-track 1x. So this is as far as you want to arc this or come out here, and you need to come out so you can set up for the S's. Okay, the bigger the arc here, the closer you can get down to this line, even though I kind of missed it there. Shifting into fourth, going up the hill, if you hit it right, it almost helps turn the car for you. And to get through the S's, you're trying to get as close to the lines as you can without hitting the rumble strips. Same thing, 600 marker, braking heavily down to third gear. This is where you're going to make or break your lap. Okay, this whole section right here, some people might think that looks sloppy, but that was actually pretty good. And you can see the difference on how much closer I'm holding the line in the carousel. You want to be wrapping that thing. Okay, same deal as the S's. You want to get as close to the line as you can without hitting the rumble strips, and you'll feel the difference. Okay, you're not going to have as much wheel, and if you're like me and you race with the tab key showing your session last lap, the difference between hitting the carousel right and being way off of it is tremendous. Okay, you're going to see that thing go green in a hurry. Um, I feel like this is a good lap. I know I can get more out of it. This lap was by no means perfect. I think the aliens could definitely do low 110s, maybe a 109. That's if they're nuts like the Steven Wilsons and Bobby Zelinskis and stuff like that. Those guys just they know how to get every millisecond of speed out of this place, it seems. Um, I'm gonna go through the in-car talking once, and then we'll go back. I just don't want this video to be 10 minutes long. So again, going into turn 1, this traffic light, good brake marker. Shifting into second, again, I little too much brake. That's my own fault. Swinging out for the S's here. The only thing to correct there for me would just be to start my turn a little sooner. Okay. Yeah, just not much more to say other than that, really. You're trying to get as close to the lines as possible. The bus stop is the biggest thing here. Now, I've had a lot of help, especially through Rotopro. You want to turn off this white patch here, or this white line that's painted. This is what you're trying to turn off of. There's some people like Taylor Hurst that drive all the way to this and still make this corner. It's hard for me. Um, but again, this is where you're starting, and you want to get as close as you can to this wall. Okay. Um, when we look at it here, as close as we can, we're cutting off as much as we can. We're using the curbing. Uh, we're using the curbing to help rotate the car. Uh, Again, this as close as I can get without getting a 1x. Okay, and again, like I said, I know this looks sloppy, but this is how you make speed through the bus stop. Okay, catching the curbs, and then you're trying to set yourself up for um, the carousel. And again, the carousel, I don't really want to come over this seam, and then you're just trying to wrap this line. Okay, this is where all the grip is. Okay, all the grip is right here on this line. if you're in a race and you're pushing way off, you got to do something to back it up and make sure you're wrapping this line, okay? Um, all the grip on exit is right where that rubber is, and you feel it. It's very noticeable. When you're not on that, you cannot get the gas down, but when you are on it, it's almost like you could just pin it. Okay, setting up for this last corner, where the grass ends in this patch here, right here, okay? This is a good braking marker. If you find that you're having trouble getting it slowed down, back it up. Okay, and again, if you find that you're getting loose, especially in this corner down here, if you find that you're getting loose, put more front brake into it. All right, nice smooth apex. You do not need to cross over the rumble strip. And then this section here, I was taught that you want to get to this line as soon as possible. All right, and just let the car do the work. You do not need to be flying. You do not want to be shifting into third gear. If you're on the rev limiter, leave it. Get to the line, and as soon as you get to the white line, you're starting your turn for the final turn here. Okay. Um, very technical, but a lot of fun. This is probably the most fun road course that I enjoy running laps at. So I'll let you guys watch the silent lap without any uh, commentary, I guess, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Okay, guys. Again, not the fastest of laps, but like I've said before, I take a lot of pride in just not making mistakes. I have a lot of success at races like this, even at the pro level, just by not going off track and giving up any unnecessary time. And um, felt like I was really fast in the road to Paris. I didn't qualify great, but I felt like I was about the only one who could make passes in the truck here, which was impossible with the dirty air and everything that we had at the time. So I like this place a lot. I've had some good success here in the past. I feel like I can offer quite a bit here. A lot of the tips and tricks to make speed. And again, one of the biggest things that I try to talk about in every road course video, if this is your first time watching, I should have mentioned it sooner. Do all of your braking and shifting before the corner. Okay, it is the most basic guide to getting around a road course. Don't try to be cute. Do everything you have to do before the corner. So all you have to do is worry about getting through the corner. Okay, you can make little adjustments. Like if you feel like you're going too fast, a little bit of brake isn't going to kill you. But you want to do all your braking and shifting before the corner. You do not want to be shifting in this car mid corner, especially in the lower speeds. Like if you're going too fast and you're still turning the wheel and then you try shifting, you're asking to wreck yourself. Do it everything you need to do before the corner. This is a very technical racetrack. This isn't something that you guys, or I would expect you guys to pick up, in an instant, right? This is a track that actually requires quite a bit of practice to find the speed that the Steven Wilsons have and stuff like that. But it's a lot of fun when you get it. All right, when you go from running 112s and 113s to 110s, it feels really good. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. I said I didn't want to make it 10 minutes. It's probably going to be about 10 minutes. Um, as always, if you guys like this or find that this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything you want clarification on or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I always check them throughout the week, and I'm happy to get back to you. And lastly, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell so you can see these videos every Monday when they're posted on the Maconi YouTube page. Okay, guys, best of luck this week, and we'll see it on the track.